Hello everyone. So basically today I'm going to be ranking the all of the 17 races from NASCAR 2022. So there have been 17 races. I think about 11 different winners, maybe 10. I don't know. I don't know. I don't look at this stuff. Anyways, no time to lose. Let's get into it. So 17th, we have the Texas All-Star race. Um it was a cool idea, but it was a boring race. They had stupid ideas, and it just didn't go well. I mean, I don't know. It was pretty boring. There was like maybe five lead changes, and that was probably all because of wrecks. So yeah, let's just not remember that race. So 16th is Martinsville. So this was a race that happened actually a while ago, about April. Um, Now everyone thought it was going to be good because last year Martinsville was really good. It was really bad this year. There's like five lead changes maybe. It was dominated by Hendrick cars. There's like nothing, so it just gets bad ranking. Next up is Richmond. Now I didn't really have too much of an issue for this race. I mean, better than most of last year's races. So I thought it was fine, but it was pretty boring, and it was just fuel strategy, which I like. So I'm not gonna put it like last, but out of all the other ones, it's pretty not good. Now Sonoma was the most recent one. Um, it wasn't that great. The only good thing was a new time winner, Daniel Suarez, and that was about it. There's just a lot of spins and not much action. Um, Next up is Phoenix. This race wasn't too bad. There was a good ending to it, but most of the race was just boring. And I mean, there was a good few battles, so I'm interested to see the season final this year. After that is Circuit of the Americas in 12th. I thought this one was pretty good. Now everything above here is either good or great. About once we get to the five mark, it's basically all good. So yeah, Circuit of Americas, it had a great finish, but it doesn't make up for the whole race. There's a lot of spins. It's basically like Sonoma, but Sonoma was a lot worse. Next up is Gateway. This was I didn't have too much of an issue with this one. I mean, it wasn't there. I don't know. It was probably the weakest of the mile and a half tracks. Well, it's more like Darlington, but it was fine. I don't know. It was interesting to see all the rivalries and stuff. Las Vegas, I mean, this was the best. This was better than all of the race mile and a half tracks last year. So Las Vegas wasn't bad, as I said. All of these races are good above 12. So Las Vegas wasn't bad. Finish as a Kyle Busch fan, I did not like the finish. Auto Club, it was a pretty boring race throughout it, but it had an amazing finish, and there was a lot of good battles, a lot of underdogs competing for it. It was pretty good. Now, Kansas, I hate putting it at eighth, but it's eighth. It had a great finish, it had a great race all around, but I don't know, there were some weak links, like tires blowing a lot, that made it a lot worse. Now, Dover, most would probably put it in like ninth or 10th. I would say that it's better than that. I would say it's seventh. Now I was there, so I'll have more favoritism to it. But it was good to see all the battles, the fuel strategy. Um, had an interesting finish. It kind of did with Lost Chastain and Martin Truex bumping each other for it. Yeah, that was interesting. It was fine. I don't know. Not as better as the six better ones though. Darlington was just chaos the whole way through, and the finish was pretty good. I mean, Hendrick fans are gonna like it because Logano just bumped him for it, but Rubin's racing. I don't know. Whatever you can do. Atlanta. Now this might be controversial. Um, Cause I don't know, it may have been better than a few of the ones above here, but I would say it's fifth. I don't know, that's pretty good for 17 different races. It beat like what 14 of them. That's pretty good. And I really liked this race. It was pretty dramatic. There was a lot of wrecks, and there was a really good finish. Now, Daytona 500 is next. Now, some of you may think it was like the third or second. I don't know. I think it was fourth. It had a really good finish. It had a really good race all the way through. There was a flip. There was a lot of wrecks. There was a lot of action. Tire problems, of course, but I don't know. I wouldn't say it was better than the next ones. So, Talladega is third. Um, it was a really good race. I enjoyed the finish. I enjoyed watching it. Crashes, of course. That makes it fun. There's no real big one, but that usually happens later in the season. Had a good winner. I mean, everyone thought it was going to be, who was it? I don't remember who was leading at the end. Everyone thought it was going to be him, but then he wrecked out, and then Ross Chastain took it. It's pretty cool. He's got to see a watermelon smashed. Um, Now, second will be Bristol Dirt. Now, of course, I'm a Kyle Busch fan. He won that. Um, so maybe it's going a little bit higher than most would rank it, but it was pretty good. There's a lot of wrecks. There was a lot of action, a whole lot of action. The rain delay interviews were fun to watch and all that, and it was just all around good race. It's on Easter Sunday too. So first up, drum roll please. Coca-Cola 600. Now, this may be controversial because a lot of people don't like Denny Hamlin, and they will say that was the worst race of the season. To that, I say you're biased. But no, it was definitely the best race. There was so much action. There were so many wrecks. There was, I mean, of course, Denny Hamlin won, but there was a beef between him and Busch. Nobody knew who would win. And then Busch got another second place finish at Gateway, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, Coca-Cola 600 was great. There was a lot of action. It was really fun to watch. Anyway, so those are my rankings for this year. Now, people say maybe I'm biased. I don't know. But this is my list. Say what you would rank them in the comments below. Have a good day. Bye.